Hello everyone and welcome. Have you been looking for a good quality, powerful pressure washer for cleaning things around the house? Well, today we're going to be looking at the Powerworks 1800 PSI electric pressure washer. I know a lot of my viewers like to cross shop with Harbor Freight, and that is why I got this pressure washer. This pressure washer has all the features of the Bauer pressure washer from Harbor Freight, but it has a lower price and a longer warranty. So let's unbox this bad boy and see what we have. But before we do that, if you enjoy watching honest tool and product reviews plus helpful DIY projects, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you get notified every time I produce a new product review video or DIY video. Alright, so let's unbox this bad boy and see what we have here. Let's cut this guy open. And there's a lot of stuff in here. Let me pull all this out and I'll bring you right back. Alright, so when you unbox this bad boy, this is everything you get. It looks like a whole lot of pieces, but it really isn't. Pretty much it's already pre-assembled, just a couple things to fit together, and I'm going to show you in a moment how to do it. I don't even need to read the instructions. It does come with instructions and assembly instructions, how to put it all together, warranty, all that kind of good stuff. But I don't even need to look at that, because just giving a quick glance, I know where everything belongs. So I'll show you really quick how to put it all together. But let me tell you a little bit about the features first off. Now this is the Powerworks 1800 PSI pressure washer, available on Amazon, link in description below. Now at the time of making this video, this retails for $145.99, but they do have a $15 discount coupon so you can get it even lower than that. Now this comes with a 12-month warranty, unlike the Harbor Freight Bauer, which only has 90 days. This puts out 1800 PSI at 1.1 GPM, which is gallons per minute. And it is PWMA certified, which is the Pressure Washers Manufacturers Association, which I wonder if Harbor Freight even gets theirs certified or not. And it comes with 3 different nozzles, and here you have the nozzles right here. And if you can't see them, I'll show them to you later on. But they have a little slot back here where they all fit right on the soap dispenser. And it comes with a 15-degree nozzle, a soap nozzle, and a turbo nozzle. All quick connect, so you can just pop them in and out real easy. And the beauty of having a quick connect system is that if you want to expand to other nozzles down the road, you can always buy them separately and still use them with this unit. It is a universal system. They all fit together. Now it does come with a 25-foot pressure hose for the water, and it does come with a 35-foot electrical cord with the GFCI already built in. The electrical cord is wound up on the back here. I'm not going to untangle it just to show you. And everything does come with M22 universal threaded connections right there. So pretty much, again, like I said, any hose from any manufacturer, if you want to buy a longer hose down the road, or if the hose breaks because you damage it or something, you can buy a universal hose and it'll attach right to this system right here. Unlike a lot of the Harbor Freight ones, which are pretty much proprietary, you have to buy it from them or you're out of luck. This one, you can buy universal stuff and put it on there, no problem at all. And it has an onboard detergent tank, so nothing to attach here and there. You just pour the detergent right in there and start using it. So let me show you how easy it is to put all this stuff together. Let's start assembling it. Put the nozzles in the back so they're out of the way, and we're done with that. That's taken care of. As far as the handle goes, it's very easy. The handle just has some quick connects. There's nothing. It just press it down and it go in, and that means easy for disassembling if you want to put it away also. So it just quickly pops into place and you're done with the handle. That's it, handle installed. And here we have all the hardware for the wheels. And the wheels, again, should be very, very easy to install. The wheels basically just have this bolt that go through it, and then a washer, a spacer, and a cotter pin. That's it. Slip it on through and you're ready to go. Alright, let's install the wheels. And I'll show you how easy that is to do. First of all, take the bolt and put it in through the hole. Take the washer, put it on there. Put the wheel in place. Put your spacer, put on your cotter pin, and you're all done. And that's it. Now let's put on the other one and we're all done. And the last thing you need to do is attach this little piece right here to hold your wand when you're not using it. And it attaches right here to the handle. There's a little rib nut that is inserted in here. And you put it on here. Put in the screw that is already given to you. Tighten it up and you're good to go. And that's it. The unit's pretty much all done. That's how easy it was to put it together. So let's take it outside and do some testing. Alright guys, before we go outside, I wanted to give you a shot of the unit fully assembled. And there you see it in its full glory. It is a handsome looking unit. So you see how it has space and room for everything neatly stored away when you put it away. You see the cord, the hose hanging up there, holds the wand in its place, has the soap container right up there, and it has a place to keep all the nozzles nicely stored when you're not using them. So that's where they go, right there. And then the electrical cord goes around the back in its own little container. So it's very well self-contained, and it easily rolls around on the wheels that it has. So it's a very nice unit. So now we'll take it outside and we'll see how it can wash. Okay guys, so here we are outside. The machine's all hooked up and ready to go. I have it hooked up to the water, the electricity, everything. And basically, I'm going to be cleaning this table right here because I decided that it's better to show you the performance of the machine cleaning garden furniture, cleaning outdoor furniture, instead of washing a car. Because a lot of people will just show you how to wash a car, but that really doesn't show you anything much at all. Like, look at this table. This table doesn't look all that grungy, all that bad, but it is pretty bad. It's been sitting outside for, a couple of years now, and even though you can wash it off with soap and water, a lot of this stuff won't come off. So this is where you have to hit it with a pressure washer. And that center area there was a pot there, so the dirt comes off and so forth and stays on the table. And here you can see the pressure of the water eliminating all that garbage that just gets into the pores of the plastic. So you really can't show this on a car because the car goes from being dirty to being shiny and clean, and that's it. You can't see anything much. But here the results are more like night and day. And that's why I chose to do it this way, so you can get a feel for the pressure that this washer really puts out. So you can really understand what difference it makes. I mean, you could spend hours with soap and a brush and, scrubbing away at this and trying to get all this grime and dirt off of there. Like I said, this has been sitting outside for months, maybe years even, since the last time that I pressure washed it. And the grime and the mildew and all this stuff just gets into the pores of the plastic and stays there. And there's no way to get it out just hosing it off. I mean, I hose it off all the time. Every time I'm outside cleaning and so forth, I hose it off. But the dirt and grime still gets in there, and all the industrial garbage in our atmosphere still settles into that, and you can't really get rid of it just by hosing it off. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to clean off one side thoroughly, and then I'm going to leave the other side undone, and I'm going to show you the difference between the two. I'm going to clean one half, not clean the other half, and that way you can get a better feel for what this can really do. And like I said, you can use this on a car too. The results just won't be as fantastic as this unless you have a really crusty, rusty, really messed up car with a whole lot of mildew and, scale and all sorts of stuff on it. But this table will show you a lot better results as to what the pressure washer can really do. So let's take a look now and see. Let me wrap this up right here, and we'll go to the side-by-side shot. And there you go. Same table, side by side. I haven't done anything to it except just clean one side and not the other. And you can see how both sides are wet, and that tells you that hosing it off doesn't do anything. The water that splattered from one side went to the other, and the residue, the mildew, the dirt, the grime, the buildup is still there. So just hosing it off will not take all the dirt off this table. This is embedded in the pores of the table. That's why you need a pressure washer. So let's move on to doing something different. How about let's try it out on a chair. And this chair sits under the table. And look at the seat. You can still see that the seat gets all grungy. And I'm not even using any soap or anything here. This is just the pressure of the water. And obviously if you wanted to use some soap and maybe bleach or something like that, you could probably clean it a whole lot better than what I'm doing. But the pressure washer is doing a fantastic job all by itself. And that shows you how 1800 PSI can really do a phenomenal job. And this is an electric pressure washer. This isn't even a gas pressure washer, which those, are much higher and much louder too. One of the things you'll notice about this is that it's not really very noisy. And the good thing about an electric pressure washer is that when you let go of the nozzle, it stops working. So the noise goes away. With a gas pressure washer, the noise is always there because that gas engine is running all the time. That's why in some places people like the electric one, because it doesn't bother your neighbors as much as, the other one does. And after you're done, here I'm basically giving you an idea of what the soap nozzle works like. I'm just hosing it off and soaping it off with the soap nozzle. I put some soap in the container, and this is the way it shoots it out. And this soap nozzle is really good. Like I said, you put soap in the detergent container, and this is really good when you're cleaning a car that's really grungy and dirty. And here I'm showing you a wider angle so you can see how the soap comes out. If your car is really filthy dirty, you don't want to hit it with a sponge. You want to just hit it with the soap nozzle like this. Pour a lot of soap and water on all the dirt and let it just run off your car. Because if you were to just hose off the car and instantly start cleaning it with a sponge, you're going to get a lot of micro scratches on your paint. And later that creates all sorts of halo effects and all that, which makes your paint look bad over time. So when your car is really dirty, use a pressure washer like this. Throw the soap with the nozzle on it first, get it really sudsed up really well, and then come back with this one. This is the turbo right here. And I'm giving you an idea of what the turbo looks like, how it works. And this is really good at getting rid of all the residue and stuff that you have on your vehicle when you're trying to clean it off. I'm not really trying to clean the cement here per se. I'm just showing you how it works, the pressure that it puts out, and the angle that the water comes out at from this particular nozzle. This is the turbo, and as you can see, it spins around and it puts out quite a decent amount of pressure right there. And that's, the way that one works. And I'm giving you a shot so you can see how the turbo works and the amount of pressure that it puts out. And now I'm going to switch over and I'm going to show you the 15-degree nozzle, the yellow one, which is the one I was using to clean the table. And that way you get an idea how that one performs and the pressure that it puts out. And this one is basically just a steady stream of water and really good for, really cleaning an area like you saw, cleaning that table. It really does a fantastic job cleaning a lot of the, grime and dirt and mildew and buildup off of a given table. So this pressure washer performs quite nicely. It does a really good job. Okay guys, there you have it. A review and demonstration of the Powerworks 1800 PSI electric pressure washer. I think this is a really good pressure washer for the money. Lots of power and features. And if you're thinking about buying the Bauer pressure washer from Harbor Freight or a Sunjoe or any other more expensive pressure washer, you owe it to yourself to look at this Powerworks unit first. It has a reasonable price, it's very compact, self-contained, quick connects for all your connections. It really is a great machine. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.